Excellent work, my friends. Excellent. I believe the Altar of Covenants may well be worth another visit.
By human hands.
The Decimator's shield. But I thought it was lost long ago in the dark ether.
I found it in the wilds, Invictor, and brought it here. Examine it, and you will see it lies dormant. Alas, the crystals contaminating this area have locked it in place. 4 crystals must be shattered to release the Decimator, but they are currently unbreakable. There is a way to weaken those crystals, but the Decimator could be dangerous in the wrong hands. And you have yet to prove yourselves worthy.
Continue with your usual duties, my allies. Verkana will come to trust you as I have.
Sure! You want anything else while I'm out? Skulls versus bulls. No contest. Damn strong for a bag of bones. Yep, I'll take it. I'll take what I got, and I'll throw it all at him.
That grand containment spell all around us, it weakens your demon.
You got the stones for this, human? You will.
Craft here. I've noticed that Cortifex's magic is slowly draining your demon's energies.
There is a Sin Eater obelisk nearby. It can help us take back our power.
Brains out.
Rune stones. My enemies must be starving.
Calls the Screamer's boom shrines. Emphasis on the boom.
Boom! You're trying. taking this on board. Shut the fuck up!
I will not let you build that thing!
Hurt! Man!
Bonus points.
You stole this from me, Cortex. I'm just taking it back. Sorry to eat and run, but we have places to be.
Remember, demons, not to bite the hands that feed you. It would seem new areas are now accessible.
Seedling soldiers There is a speaking stone near the green fountain that we may discuss.
Hurry, Special Forces. I'm anxious to hear what Vanguard has to say.
Don't worry. Us promises always deliver. Yeah, I ain't impressed. Demon version of castor oil. Ugh, yuck. Oh, this kind of swill is why they passed prohibition. Works like a dog. Oh, you're just begging to get creamed.
Hail, warriors! The Decimator salutes you! I am grateful to once again see battle, but there are things we must discuss. I refer to the blood rituals you've witnessed. You know what I mean. Those sacrificial siphon cores the revenants gather round as their very essence is drawn from them. Long has it been since blood magic was in use. How I prayed I would never see those siphon cores again. If Cortifex is using them now, it means he grows desperate. But a foe is never more dangerous than when their back is to the wall. The siphon cores were created to amplify his power. You've seen it done, yes? Revenants give their lifeblood to charge one up. Then a rift opens, a hellmouth from which spews even more enemies. Work swiftly to prevent their sacrifice. Deny those ancient stones their chance to drink their fill. Remember, if they succeed in opening rifts, the fault is no one's but your own. I have power and resources.
I tie all your explosions. Destroy them, my reverends.
Don't these sprouts clip their nails?
This is Oberfuhrer Wolfram von List to all troops of Kampfgruppe die Wahrheit. The Allied soldiers gathered by the traitor Kraft have escaped Cordifex's containment spell. We think they may be at our remote operations post in Egypt, but are unable to confirm this as we lost contact with our personnel on site. I have also reason to believe they have been joined by another of Cordifex's foes from the Dark Ether. Her name is Verkanna. She possesses healing powers that can make the Allied Shriner particularly hard to kill. I should like to get a better sense of what this Verkanna brings to the battle. But if nothing else, I want to know what happened at the Egypt site, and if they had anything to do with it. Should this be the case, it is only one of many reasons I want them exterminated. Their trespass and interference must not be allowed to continue. Oberfuhrer von List to all die Wahrheit personnel. We have lost contact with our unit in the Egyptian desert. It appears something went wrong when they set off demolition charges in the chamber where we found the scepter of Cortifex. This mission was to prevent Professor Kraft and his allies from discovering the circumstances of Cortifex's imprisonment in that temple. Instead, upon detonation, every radio at the site went dark, including those in vehicles well outside the blast radius. This was 36 hours ago. Since the task force is yet to make contact, all are presumed dead. Kraft and his soldiers were still trapped in Stalingrad as this incident unfolded. This raises the possibility that someone else is now working to subvert die Wahrheit's mission. We are working to ascertain what really transpired at our desert operations site. Until then, remain vigilant.
Now you are ready, yeah? Cortifex can now multiply his revenants using Dark Ether siphon cores.
Blood rites, ancient and terrible. Put a stop to them.
Revenants sacrifice themselves to the siphon cores. Stop them quickly.
A charged up siphon core unleashes a deluge of enemies. It happens. Clear them away from that siphon core, lest they spawn even more monsters.
My nerve! You just made my target! This will come in handy.
One more siphon core charging. Soon, die Wahrheit wins.
Even for walking corpses, those things are nuts. Try that again, folks.
Keep holding them off. They are running out of time. The stench of death magic. We won, my seedlings.
Once again, you have blocked the path for Von List. Splendid.
A blow against the Nazi is a victory for life itself.
Exfil is available. Once you've done enough. Listen to me, saying Exfil.
Feels like my engine's got overhauled.
When I found the Decimator, discarded and forgotten in the wilds of the Dark Ether, his inner flame had dwindled to an ember. He was once a soldier, cruel and exalted, but Cortifex cursed him, trapping his spirit within his own shield. Finding him in such a wretched state made my heart swell with pity.
Seriously, Volcana, I will never understand this need to, what is it my playthings call it? Ah, yes, to forgive.
Whatever you wish to call it. When I saw these seedlings try and fail to obtain that tome page, I saw an opportunity. A chance for the Decimator to achieve something Sir Axis may be more familiar with.
Let me guess. Redemption.
You are not as hopeless as I once thought, Sir Axis. Thus, I sent the Decimator here to be claimed by these humans. But those crystals are in our way.
I think I know why. Cortifex uses augmentor worms to boost his power. I sensed their corruption in those 4 crystal locks.
Then to weaken those locks, we must purge more augmenters.
Precisely. I shall open a portal and...
Whoa there, Conqueror Guy. I'm actually starting to give a damn how this turns out. Let me take the wheel this time. You up for this, playthings?
Understood. Over and out.
We have a problem. Augmenters are corrupting our foothold in the Dark Ether. Remember, Augmentiverms summon defenders, so work quickly. cannot abide this infestation. Even there, the worms can be dispelled.
Still a pain in my neck, Alexis. I'll speak to your sister about that. Damn you, Saraxis! I need those augmentors!
Lights out, asshole!
I called them once stern fingers. They know how to shoot.
You still don't quite get too far.
Right on target.
I think that's what you mortals call a win. Actually,
I know valuables when I see them.
Well done, my allies. The crystal locks have shattered. The shield is yours to claim.
Let's go release the decimator. It should liven things up.
Excellent work, my friends. More breathing room is always welcome. You
Who
see,
knew a rotten heart?
without
meant
the
so much?
augmenters to empower them, the crystal locks have cracked.
Completely, and the decimator's shield will be...
Well done. But it seems the shield remains.
dormant, Professor.
His spark of life is barely detectable to me. Fanning it to a flame will take further heroics from our seedling friends.
Find the speaking stone near the yellow fountain. I would hear what Verkana has in mind. Is that clear, soldiers?
Copy. I'll get right on it.
Face me, coward.
Throwing bodies at you until you finally
Drop that bag of bones. Taking this on board. Looks like I'm definitely playing soldier today.
Kraft and his troublemakers have a new ally. Tell me, Cortifex, what exactly are we up against?
Her name is Verkana. Verkana the Last.
Not a very flattering title.
She is the last of her clan. I saw to that.
And what did her clan do to deserve that fate?
They told me to stop my armies from raising their precious wilds. No one tells me what to do.
And these Dark Ether clans. Is this why you all look so different?
Indeed. Some, like Invictors, formed the backbone of my armies. Some, like Belicars, focused on studies and rune magic. Vergana's people were hermits. They dwelt in the wilds, communing with their so-called web of life.
And when they asked you to honor their home, they discovered you are not a nature lover. So, why is this Vergana still alive? Why did you not finish the job?
At the time, we did not understand how their cursed life web worked, how it linked them together. When one died, their life energy passed to the others. The power of an entire clan now resides in Vergana. She may be impossible to kill.
Well, if there is a way, we damn well better find it.
Fuck off! You just made my target!
Vergana, how do you think we can wake up the Decimator?
Cortifex has revived an ancient blood rite to increase his powers. His puppets sacrifice themselves to siphon cores that collect their essence. Once they drink their fill, the cores open rifts, unleashing more revenants than they consumed.
Yes, we've all seen it. Get to the point. Addie's Destroyer. I think I see where this is going.
As do I. There is a strong exchange of life energy in such a process, and Vergana commands life energy.
That's right, Belicar. We must find Cortifex's siphon cores and turn that blood rite to suit our purposes.
You guys done flapping your gums? Let's give the Decimator an eye-opening experience. What do you say?
Now is as good a time as any. Seedlings, are you ready?
Pretty sure I can handle it.
Disrupt their ceremony, and all that power flows to the Decimator. Watered with revenant blood, siphon cores yield bitter fruit.
Is that the Decimator shield? I see what you're up to, Vergana. It won't work. Zabala the Destroyer is out to teach you something the Decimator learned.
Her masks are her weak spot.
Those are
You may just be a copy of tomorrow, but your death is real enough to me. You may have chosen the silent. Enough sacrifices will open a rift.
Blew that one head off.
Target the nest. There is still time. You can do this. Soon their ceremony ends.
Right in the nut.
Craft here.
This
if you
will come in
survived, then what was a shield?
The Decimator is empowered. Let us return
Once
from
talked
his
Cortex out
awakening.
of killing you, Bellicar. Filed that under regrets.
The deceiver's words cut nearly as deep as her strikes. She is clever, but a monkey might fool her.
What? What is happening? Can it be? Am I returned to the waking world? The Decimator lives again! Whoever you are, I am in your debt. I pledge my unyielding fealty and my thunderous wrath. For surely you are aligned against dread Cortifex. He who cursed me, Decimator, will aid your quest. Let us go to battle!
And now we have yet another ally in our lonely little war.
Equip yourselves with the now you are finally ready to retrieve discard peace from that void spell. Verkana, I assume the
Things jump back into what was an unwinnable battle. Will you go to the Speaking Stone near the Blue Fountain of the Ruins?
We'll go.
contains secrets about the mask of Huracan.
Craft to Special Forces. We have a chance to go on the offensive.
By surprise.
You poor, stupid men! Professor Kraft has sent you to your deaths.
I seldom feel anything for humans. Is worthy.
Where is a worthy opponent?
My soldiers! Tear them to shreds!
One never forgets the smell of burning flesh.
God, you bulges stink!
They will be deeply bothered.
I'd shoot your face again if you still had it. Choke on that, asshole! Smart enough to pull a trigger. Dumb enough to mess with me. Right on target.
Where did you find these soldiers, Kraft? They are better than you deserve.
That will do, mortals. That will do.
Each strike like this buys us time. You have my gratitude.
Empowers the artifact that binds us.
Straight from the top shelf of hell!
Enjoy.
made me see stars.
Take me to Cortifex, that we may thrash that three-eyed cretin!
When last you attempted to take that spellbook page, you were thwarted by the void magic that protects it.
Indeed. The power of that spell is one reason we are convinced that the tome page contains a secret to separating Cortifex from his human host.
Well, the Decimator now has the power to blast through the energy anchors empowering that spell.
But the portal we used to reach that place is back in that frozen city. Must we return there? And be trapped by the containment spell once more?
Forget that. Come on, Verkana. You've got the juice. Open up a portal.
I will. The only question is if our seedling soldiers are ready to do this.
I'll see to it as soon as possible.
Are we really sure this is a good idea?
Get ready, soldiers. All I ask of you is all you got.
That's the Decimator shield. Now use it! That shield's trash, like the soldier trapped inside it!
Aim for the brain pan, people!
The Decimator's shield is breaking! Protect it!
I'd like to see the bomb squad handle those folks. Enemy is spreading like that! Sorry, you slack-jawed loser, but I like my elbow. I'm done. Let's go. Glowing eyes just making it. Don't get in my
Beat them down, Cortifex. Give them more than they can take.
Professor calls me boom trials. Emphasis on boom. Damn strong for a bag of bones. Oh, sweet, sweet thing. Shut the fuck up! But I brought you down. What's their nails? Central gear.
Decimation blast.
Blew that one's head off.
Spend it wisely.
Besti das Crucifix! We are learning. We must get inventive too.
You cannot win. Each wave is stronger than the last.
Oh, you're begging me.
You may blast them when you need to.
Bring back the tome page. Let us unlock its secrets.
Oh, my pupil. One cannot win a war with empty pockets. I'm sharing
Yes. Yes, I see it, Bellica.
Looks promising.
It appears to be what we were hoping for. There may well be a method here to sever the link between Von List and Cortifex.
So, what does that mean for the rest of us?
If a list possessed such knowledge, why did he not use it against us?
He is not as well versed in rune magic as our good professor.
The better question is, why did
That's a
Cortex
keeper.
not deploy that spell to stop us?
These are mysteries that must wait
Bucky
for
puts
now.
on a killer
I
show.
need time to truly grasp what is on this page.
Then we fight on. But if nothing else, today erased any doubts I had about joining your seedling resistance. I have found my new plan. Let us crush all tyrants and restore our lands together.
Well, my allies, we finally made it. Thanks to our new friend Verkana, you You've escaped the containment spell Cortifex erected around Stalingrad. Of course, this deep in the Egyptian desert, we have no radio contact with Allied forces. We must still fight Von List on our own. But our odds have improved. I believe we are close to finding a means of separating Von List from Cortifex, denying the Wahrheit the means to raise their undead army. You see, this is the site where they found the scepter of Cortifex. It appears to hold continued significance to Von List's plans. That oasis and the small settlement around it is traded hands between Allied and Axis forces. But the true battle begins now. With us, Belikar and I have been discussing that Tome of Rituals page you saw at Shinonuma. Secured by the Void Spell and its energy anchors, we believe it details how demonic artifacts work, how they maintain the symbiosis between a human and a dark ether entity, quite possibly how to sever that bond. Just imagine cutting the cord between Cortifex and Von List. That, my friends, is now our mission. The Tome page just might put an end to this entire unholy affair. Well, my allies, we finally made it. Thanks to our new friend Verkana, you've escaped the containment spell Cortifex erected in Stalingrad. Of course, this deep in the Egyptian desert, we have no radio contact with Allied forces. We must still fight Von List on our own. But our odds have improved. I believe we are close to finding a means of separating Von List from Cortifex, denying the Wahrheit the means to raise their undead army. You see, this is the site where they found the scepter of Cortifex. It appears to hold continued significance to Von List's plans. That oasis and the small settlement around it is traded hands between Allied and Axis forces. But the true battle begins now. It's us. Belikar and I have been discussing that Tome of Rituals page you saw at Shinonuma. Secured by the Void Spell and its energy anchors, we believe it details how demonic artifacts work, how they maintain the symbiosis between a human and a dark ether entity, quite possibly how to sever.
The sound! Break it! Go!